We are citizens of a republic founded on a single principle. We, the people, are sovereign. We are the masters. The government is the limited agent, the servant. Yet, nearly every day, we are forced to treat the government as the master. We are asked to beg for permission to exercise liberties that are not grants from the state, but absolute God-given rights. I, the Corlai, rights are now privileges, ask yourself. For which fundamental actions do we now ask permission from the government? Do you need a license, permission to speak on public land, or do you have a right to free speech? Do you need a permit, permission to improve your own private property, or do you have a right to property? Do you need insurance and registration, permission to move freely, or do you have a fundamental right to travel? The government has successfully executed the Great American Switch. It has converted your absolute, unalienable rights into regulated conditional privileges. When you ask permission, you acknowledge the government's supremacy over that action. To the constitutional crime, the lack of consent, how did the government get the power to demand permission for your rights? The Constitution is the rulebook. The government's powers are strictly limited to what the people explicitly granted. The only legal way for the government to expand its power or change the rules of the compact is through Article Phi, the amendment process that requires the people's specific, deliberate consent. They didn't propose an Article 5 amendment. In 1803, the courts illegally seized the power to interpret the Constitution and invent the concept of judicial review. This was a direct unconstitutional act, a power grab that bypassed the voice of the people. Every single law and regulation that now forces you to ask permission for a fundamental right, every license, every permit, every arbitrary regulation is a consequence of that original illegal act. They are all built on a foundation of stolen power. 3. The demand. Reassert your sovereignty. The government is the servant. You are the master. Servants do not get to make up their own rules and then force the master to obey. We must stop asking permission for our absolute rights. The challenge to every government restriction must be the same. Show me the explicit clause in the Constitution where the people, the sovereign, granted you the power to create this rule. If you cannot show the explicit Article 5 amendment that gives you this power, the rule is void, and the question of permission does not exist. It is time to hold our government accountable to the supreme law, strip them of their unconsented powers, and reclaim our status as the sovereign people.